if this stay-at-home stuff has showed us anything, it's that anybody can lose their job at any point in time. Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today I'm actually driving to go run some errands for a buddy of mine pretty much all day, and I was just thinking about I really got to make this next video. I kept making it over and over and I just didn't like it, but I made the video a few times and it just never came out right, so I'm just gonna hit it. Yeah, so right now I'm going to head over to a business that was gonna do some work for me, some engraving for me. Unfortunately, they're not able to get it done in the time that I need it, so I am going to go ahead and work on it myself. You can learn pretty much anything online, and I think that's kind of the unique thing at the time we're in. You can pretty much learn anything you want at any point in time. So just get on YouTube and start, checking stuff out. But today I actually want to talk about side hustles are your job security. And side hustles are what keeps people afloat nowadays, and that's because we're working in such a fast-paced world. We're not getting paid as much, but our money is worth a lot less. So unfortunately, that's causing us to, find some way to make passive income or something like that. So I'm not going to pretend like it's an easy street for any of these, but I actually have been thinking about this a lot, and I've done a few side hustles that I really enjoyed, and I know that for some people it might actually be pretty lucrative if you can spend the time to actually do these on the side on the weekends or whatever you decide to do. So I'll talk about a few, and I'll highlight a few that I've done that I have made money off of, and if I wasn't working 14 to 16 hours a day. But that's the whole reason we're actually doing it, is because I want to influence people to be able to make money on the side. And if you guys get really good at this, you can work from home for a lot of these, or work for yourself and not have to work for somebody else and make them money. So I have two categories that I'm really trying to talk about right now. That is called active and passive, even though none of them are currently like passive side hustles. You have to actively work on them, but some you have to like go places to make the money. So I'm talking, like, I'll just list a few of them, like Uber, which I'm not going to talk about because everybody knows about Uber. I'm talking about Amazon, I think it's called Amazon Flex maybe, where you actually become a Amazon driver. So you can, if you work next to or live near a warehouse, you can go pick up packages for them and deliver them to homes. You can be a dog walker, and there's actually websites that will do that for you, that'll sign you up, and all you've got to do is put in your information, and they will give you people in your area that need the jobs. And you can be like, do something silly like rent a friend or selling your plasma. So I have been Uber driving for a while now. Since we've been closed down, I obviously haven't been doing it, and I've made good time on a weekend. I go up to Nashville every once in a while, and I'll go make, $300 on the weekend and make some good lucrative money off of it. And I don't really have to try very hard. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull in here so I'm not driving so much. I don't know if I can do this whole video while driving. It doesn't feel safe. Safety is number one for me. Anyway, that's for someone else, I'm sure. But so I have done Uber driving before. I'm gonna go ahead and set this here so I can use my hands. And I really liked it. I really enjoyed Uber driving. Most people sit in the back seat, which is kind of awkward, but trying to engage in those conversations can always be fun, and sometimes you meet some really cool people. I've met some people that have been able to connect me with business owners and real estate investors and stuff like that have really helped me out. Actually don't like that angle. We're gonna try something else. Really helped me out along my way. So you really meet some good people, and I never put the car in park. I was just holding the brake. We're gonna put that in park real quick. Yeah, so Uber driving, I've never tried Amazon Flex. I've heard You can make anywhere from like $15 to $18 an hour doing that, and they'll pay you by hour. They'll also change the rates because you'll have a set time that you're supposed to make that delivery. If something happens on the road and you have to take a different route or something, they will work with you to adjust those rates for you. Another thing is, I was talking about the dog walking. I've looked at wagwalking.com and rover.com. They have a few options where you can actually not only just have your dog walk, so you can become a trainer of animals as well if you're certified, and then you can dog sit, and you can go make stopping visits for people at their homes. So they have a few options there, and I think there's one other option I can't remember at the time, but Rover also does it minus the training. So rover.com or wagwalking.com, those are good. You can sign up for free. I'm sure if you're in bigger areas, bigger cities, it's probably a little easier, just same as like Uber and stuff like that, where Amazon Flex, like, look, everybody needs Amazon packages. Everybody shops on Amazon pretty much. So all of those, you can make your own hours. You are your own boss. Just follow small guidelines that come with them. I've never had trouble with Uber. I've got a 5-star rating, and I've made some great tips off of it just from having random conversations. I think the last one I had before, you know, everything got shut down, I made, I think, $25 on a tip on like a $3 ride because I had a conversation about immune systems with people. I thought that was just really cool. The lady that I was driving with, she was a physician with a family of physicians, and so she had a talk with nutrition with me, and nutrients and nutrition, and so yeah, you can make good killing off of that. Like I said, I make a few hundred on the weekend just for going up to Nashville and spending what would be a work day, or usually I go at night, so a work night out there in Nashville. So but those are some of the active ones that I know of, and I know I've made good money off of Uber at least. So I've heard other people making good money off the other ones, and you work your own time. So if you are a stay-at-home partner and you want to make some money on the side, maybe you're in between jobs or something like that, you can easily do some of these and make some money for the household. So, and it's easy when you're off and you don't have anything to do. I know I got bored, and that's why I did it, and I like making money on the side. Money doesn't solve problems all the time, but it definitely can help. So here are some passive ones that I do know about, and I have tried a few of these. I actually have set up a few for friends as well. And I probably should have asked for some profit off it. I never did. I did it all myself, and then you know, they just gave me small designs and stuff, and I put them up. So I'll go with the ones I don't really know a lot about, but I have heard great success off of, and that's like things like Fiverr, where you can actually put your skills on there for somebody. Like if you're a web designer, or you want to create someone's YouTube account for them and kind of set them up and create thumbnails, or just art overall. If you want someone to make you as a cartoon, or they've got bookkeeping on there, so you can, you know, they'll pay you per hour for that, for you just to keep their books and keep their records for them. And anyway, back on topic. So Fiverr, and then so the next one that I have done myself, that's one of them that I haven't done. And then another one I haven't done is doing like I think it's called Shopify. I tried to start a few of those, and I'm not very good at creating websites for random products. I really have to know the product to be able to make a website. And so we're pretty much Shopify. You find a product. A lot of people use stuff like on Alibaba, which is a huge outlet from like other countries, where they sell a ton of products, and you just find that niche that you're trying to get into. You search that product, and Shopify will help you build a website, and you can do it for free for the first 14 days. And let me tell you, it doesn't take 14 days to be able to make a profit. For the first 14 days, they'll help you put it all together. They have tutorials and videos and stuff, and YouTube. I'm telling you, YouTube is your friend. Look up Google stuff on YouTube. Google stuff on YouTube. It's a really weird sentence, but YouTube stuff, and they will explain how to design this stuff to get it more professional for you, and make it look better, so you can make some profit. Then at that point, you advertise it, and then you can sell these products. So Another one, this is one that I've actually done myself, and I've created a few of these for other people. I go into Spreadshirt and I make a Spreadshirt shop and create t-shirts for businesses, and usually it's small businesses, people that are just getting started up, and they want to sell some merchandise. So I use Spreadshirt specifically because they have a lot of products. I know some people say they don't have the best products, but I actually very much enjoy their shirts and their the way you can design stuff on there, and you don't have to buy stuff in bulk. So that was a problem I had with a few of these shirt websites, is you have to buy things in bulk and keep the product on you to sell it. And Spreadshirt does all of that for you. They keep the inventory, they print the shirts as they're being bought, so it makes a really nice merchandise store for you. So Spreadshirt can be very lucrative. You can make good money off of it, and you can design your own stuff, as well as letting your customers design their own product based off of what you've already put on there. So I thought that was a really unique aspect. And they have a ton of products. Like, I think on the last store I did like 58 separate products for the person. I think the only problem that I have with it is that when you create a design, you have to create the design for each individual product. Like when you create the design, it'll just automatically put it in the very center, and it doesn't really look very good. So you have to adjust every individual product, every single one. I had to go through all 50 whatever products on the last one and adjust where I wanted it, the size I wanted, the design and the logo. So I do suggest, if you're doing that, there are a few websites you can use to help manufacture your logos or your designs, so you don't have like that white background behind it all. You know how, like, on, you know, I'm just gonna say Paint because that's basic, how it'll have the white background behind your design. So if you try to upload that straight from Paint or whatever, it's gonna have that white background behind it. So if you have a black shirt, you're gonna have a white background and then your design. So a good way to fix that is there's easy free websites, and I'll link them in the description. I can't remember the name of them off the top of my head, other than Canva. I use Canva to create my designs, and like upload pictures and, you know, adjust things how I need it. And then I use another one, I think it's called like Luna something. I'll put it in the description, and you can actually go to the settings and click transparent and transparent out sections that you want it not to show color, and then save that as a PNG, a JPEG file, so it's, you know, clear in the background. These do take work though, so I do consider time as our biggest asset to earning money, and so when you are not spending time doing something, then you're not gonna make money. So although it doesn't take a ton of time, it does take time. So I know on my last shop I spent 6 hours creating the shop and creating the design, so it does take a little bit of time to get that set up. So stuff like Uber, it just takes time to actually do the driving, and it does take time to set up your account. Not too long, they approve it pretty fast. However, it does take a little bit of time. You have to have your insurance and license and everything like that, take pictures of them. So that's it for the side hustles. So the thing I said earlier, Forbes actually said it, that side hustles are the new job security. Try to get your eggs out of one basket, put them in many. I'm gonna close this with the Forbes quote: side hustles are the new job security. Guys, stay happy, stay healthy, get nutrition. You know, if you can't eat fruits and vegetables every day, find a way to get those in your body. It really does help, really makes you sleep better. If you got questions, let me know. I'll put a link to all those things I said in the bottom, in the description. And thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I'm sorry it took so long to get these videos out. I've really been, since this stay-at-home has been enacted, I've still been at work, but now we're getting back into routine, and I'm working to catch up with everything that we missed. So we're working anywhere from 6:30 in the morning till 8 to 9, sometimes 10 at night. So long days, and I can't wait to work for myself only. when I have time and get back into real estate. I love you guys, and I can't tell you enough, man. Don't put your eggs in one basket, because if this stay-at-home stuff has showed us anything, it's that anybody can lose their job at any point in time. Make your life what you want it, so you can't let other people be the change. It's out to my buddy MTK Fitness Squared. Be the change you want to see in the world. Yeah, that's me. Peace out.